What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video we're focusing on the orange card that Nigel Owens seemed to have given his blessing to World Rugby for. Now it's created a lot of debate over the past week of the new trial laws that World Rugby implemented in order to prevent the spread of COVID-19 and to test it out in the various provincial activities of rugby going forward. Now a lot of provinces have actually turned down the offer to implement these changes. I think New Zealand's one, and I think the Premiership Rugby is also one that has decided not to go ahead or disagrees with this matter, and a lot of people have mixed emotions on it as well going forward. To be honest, you know, it's hard to change a product that is so brilliant and perfect the way it is. In order to implement certain things, it's just going to confuse the hell out of it. And for me, if we change the whole game, it's going to just create a long opportunity and wait for us to wait for rugby to return again, because it's not easy to implement a change like this. These guys need to adapt to the new laws of the scrums and all that jazz. But anyway, today's focus is the orange card, and Nigel has pretty much given his go ahead. One of the world's best refs in the world, and I think he will be able to educate the players on the field better than other refs out there, because he's very good at explaining his reasoning for why he makes decisions. So the orange card was one of the recommendations given, and it said the card would see players removed from the field for 15 minutes for certain high tackle offences, but would lead to an automatic citing, as is the norm with traditional red cards. Crucially, the incident should then be reviewed by Hawkeye, so that's good at least, who could then upgrade the decision to a red card. World Rugby claims that high tackles are more likely to risk transmission of the virus, and hence the orange card being one of the recommendations being pushed by the governing body. Now Nigel's statement on this, he says, I think it's something that's worth trialing and seeing how it works. An orange card has its place in the game for one where it is such a tight 50-50 decision, but it is important we didn't opt out of giving a red card and use the orange card as a safety net. If it is nailed on a red card in the first or last minute, you need to still give a red card. That would need to be thought through before it was implemented. When I'm refereeing a game, I want to make those decisions myself. I wouldn't want to send someone off on an orange for someone else's and for someone else to upgrade it into a red. The decision has to come back to you as the referee. Fair statement there. I think I'll agree with that pointed statement that is made there. We'll have to wait and see. It's interesting and challenging times ahead. Whether we like it or not, changes are going to be implemented into the sport in order to try and increase the opportunity of us bringing the sport back. But trialing and implementing are two different things, because adaptation is got to be the key of how these guys focus on it. And we're going to probably see a lot of cards be given, because you're in the zone, you're in the mode, people know how to tackle, they tackle in different ways, and by doing certain things, it's going to be, you're going to do something by a mistake, and that's going to lead to a card. So it's going to be very interesting to see. But 15 minutes off a field is a very, very long time. But hey, let's see what happens. It's going to be an interesting few months coming up. But Nigel Owens has given the okay for trialing it. And obviously if the trials are successful, they will then implement it into the game. But until then, we'll have to wait and see how these trials work, and if they are or are not successful. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Don't forget, Squid Rugby is joining me this Saturday, 6th of June, 8 o'clock Central African time on a live stream. You don't want to miss it. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.